Hi guys, happy Monday. Dr. Crystal here with your Monday motivational moment. Today, guys, I want to talk about persistence, sticking to it, right? In the fourth quarter. And why the fourth quarter? Because here we are, the first Monday of the fourth quarter of 2021. And the fourth quarter, if you follow football, right? Like I shared with you guys before, I'm a football fanatic. So a lot of the analogies that I use may relate back to football, especially this time of year. And I know that I've talked a lot over the past couple of weeks about our goals and sticking to it and how we're coming up to the end of the year. But this, for me, guys, is just really a pivotal time of year, this fourth quarter. So this morning, I just really want to encourage you guys to stay focused, right? And I want to talk a little bit about just how important the fourth quarter is. When you think about a football game, momentum truly builds at the top of the fourth quarter. And I know I've noticed ever since my son was a little boy playing football, every time they began the fourth quarter on the sidelines, they put up their fours, right? It's the fourth quarter. And they give it their all. It doesn't matter what the first, second, or third quarter looked like. That fourth quarter is when they push, they give all that they have. And that's what we have to do. Right now, as we enter into this fourth quarter of the year, I know there's the tendency to get pulled by everything that life may have going on right now and in the months to come. But we have to remember the things that we dream of. We have to remember the goals that we set. We have to remember the purpose that God instilled in us. And we have to remember that our destiny is tied to other people's destinies, right? So the things that God placed in us, He intends for us to move forward, act upon it, because as we move forward and act upon it, there are people who are alongside of us, people that we have yet to meet, who will be put forth into action with their destiny, with their purpose in life, just by the mere fact that we have followed God's plan and moved on with the purpose that He has for our life. So as you enter this fourth quarter, as you sit wherever you are right now, it doesn't matter what the circumstances look like. Things may be great, right? So keep moving forward if things are great. Things may be so-so, or things may be like, oh my gosh, I just need to give up and start again at the beginning of the year. I encourage you, do not stop. Do not give up. Do not look to the left. Do not look to the right. Keep your head forward. And I know I've shared this word before. It's called tarso. It's a Greek word, right? And it means to set things in motion that ought to remain still. And often we do that, right, when we act out of fear. We give up on our dreams. We hit pause on the goals that we have in place because we're fearful, because we can't see what's in front of us. But I encourage you guys today, don't look to the left. Don't look to the right. Don't get caught up in fear. Remember that when you sat down and you wrote those goals out, when you had that vision that you know that God instilled for you in your life, remember how you felt in that moment and use that to spur you forward as you move forward into this fourth quarter of 2021. Because if you do, when you hit 2022, you have so much to celebrate, right? You may not have attained the full goal, but think about how far you will have moved forward if you simply take one step at a time. You know, I always joke and I tell my husband, I'm the tortoise, right? And we all know the story of the tortoise and the hare. The hare starts off real fast and he gets going and the tortoise is just slow and steady, slow and steady. But slow and steady is the thing that wins the race. And that's in the story of the tortoise and the hare. That's in business. That's in life, guys. Don't ever give up. As long as you're making one positive step forward, that's all that matters. 1% each day of improvement in your goals, in yourself. So commit to the remainder of 2021 being the tortoise, slow and steady. It's okay if you don't see great progress right now. 1% daily. Have a magnificent week, guys.